Okay, now we look into essay question number 1. Okay, diagram shows the apparatus for combination of cell 1 and cell 2. So cell 1 supplies the electrical energy for cell 2. So here already mentioned to us, this one is the battery. Okay, the power. Okay, so if not mentioned here, you also can determine it, okay, by looking into the electrodes. So two different electrodes, it will produce the potential difference, right? So it becomes a battery. Okay, so zinc and copper. So zinc and copper, which one is the anode negative terminal? Zinc. Okay, so zinc as the anode, negative terminal as anode. Okay, so meaning that when this one connect to here, so this one is also negative. Okay, but here is called cathode, undergoes reduction. Okay, then this one becomes a positive. This one is the cathode. This one is the positive also. Okay, so here you can record down anode undergoes oxidation. You don't care which one is the anode, which one is the electrolytic cell or vortex cell. So anode must undergoes oxidation. Cathode undergoes reduction. Okay. Now, if we look into here, so anode undergoes oxidation. Here, you can get the information. How is the half equation? So zinc, you look into here, the table given to you, zinc. Okay, zinc undergoes oxidation. So you go to the left or go to the right? Go to the left. Okay, lost electrons, right? So meaning that anode undergoes oxidation. So zinc forms a zinc ions, lost 2 electrons. Okay, anode oxidation. Okay. Then at the cathode here, cathode in cell 1, so you have copper and then you have hydrogen. So which one will be discharged? Copper. Why? It is more positive, more positive. Okay, hydrogen is 0, more positive. So this one more to the left or right? More to the right. Okay, so meaning that here copper, hydrogen no, so okay, so here at zinc it becomes thinner. Thinner meaning that dissolve. Okay, dissolve, becomes smaller. Okay, becomes smaller. Okay, becomes smaller. Okay, then cathode, what happens? It forms a copper. Copper what color? Brown color. So meaning that it will form brown solid here. Brown solid is deposited here. Okay. This one we haven't discussed until this part. Okay, not? Then for cell 2, okay, now we look into the cell 2. Cell 2, we are going to look at the ions. So what ions are inside here? Copper 2 chloride solution. Cu2 plus, Cl negative, right? Then solution, hydrogen and hydroxide. Okay. Now, copper and hydrogen, you attract to cathode here, right? The opposite charges. So which one will be discharged? Cathode. Copper or hydrogen? Copper, same as just now. So meaning that copper will be discharged. So copper, same, okay, the electrons forms the copper. So you will see brown solid is formed. Reduction, right? Cathode undergoes reduction. Brown solid is formed here. Okay, now how about the anode here? You have chloride and hydroxide. Chloride, why? Higher concentration. Okay, so you can look into the equation given here. So chloride is here, right? So it is more to the left, lost electrons, right? Okay, and not undergoes oxidation. Okay, So what can you write is here. So at here you will see, okay, chloride lost electrons, lost 2 electrons, huh? So 2 chloride ions. Okay, so what can you observe here? Greenish yellow bubble gas. Huh? Okay, greenish yellow bubble gas produced, which is the chlorine. Okay. Why you choose chloride? Because of higher concentration. If lower concentration, you need to choose the hydroxide, then you will produce the oxygen gas, colorless bubble gas. Okay. Now A, state the function of the salt bridge. Okay, what is the function? Okay, allows the movement of ions. Okay, 2 marks, right? Okay, so point number 1, allows the movement of ions. Okay, point number 2. Okay, suitable one. Okay, potassium nitrate can. What else? Okay, potassium chloride solution. Okay, potassium nitrate solution. Okay, sulfuric acid also can. So 2 marks. Okay, point number 2. Okay. Now based on cell 1, identify the electrode as cathode. Write the cell notation and calculate the value of E0 cell. Okay. So cell 1, okay, which electrode as the anode? So point 1 as the cathode, cathode. Okay, it's the copper, right? Okay, point 2. Okay, write the cell notation. Okay, cell notation. So a standardized one, okay. So anode is zinc, correct? Okay, what is the electrolyte? Zinc ions. Then salt bridge. Okay, then electrolyte for anode. Cathode. Copper 2 ions. Then cathode copper. Centered, So you can record down, Okay. So this one is the anode. This one is the electrolyte of anode. This one is the electrolyte of cathode. This one is a cathode. Okay. So standardized. This one double line means it is a salt bridge. Yeah, salt bridge. Single line just like separator. Pardon? Same actually. Yeah. Salt bridge or the porous pot, same. Okay. Now, what is the E0 value? Okay, E0 cell, sorry, E0 cell. Okay, is the cathode minus anode. E0 cathode minus the E0 anode. Okay, so class, go to find E0 cathode is what? What is the value? Positive 0.34 minus negative 0.76. Okay, so use your calculator, you get positive 1.10 volt. Okay, so point number 3. Okay, now another question here. If zinc and zinc sulfate is replaced with magnesium metal and magnesium sulfate solution, so E0 cell will be increased. Increase means higher. Okay, explain your answer. Why? Same concentration. Magnesium is what? It has what? Okay, it has more negative value. Yes. Okay. Inert value of magnesium is more negative than zinc. Okay, so here you can see more negative magnesium, 2.38 more negative. Okay, so the difference of between magnesium and copper is higher. Okay. Okay, class. Question number 9C. Okay, explain the reaction that occur at the W and X, electrode W and electrode X. Okay, so what you need to include here is, okay, first the ions that are selectively discharged at W and X. Okay, then the reason. Okay, the reason why you select the ions, selectively discharge of the ions. Then after that, the half equations. Then observation. Then the products. Okay. So for this question, actually, you can write in the table form. Write in the table form. Okay. So 10 marks altogether. So can you try to write the answer? Okay, I give you some times. 1. At electrode W, okay, the ions that are selectively discharged is the chloride ions. Okay, for the X it will be copper 2 ions, so 0.1 and 0.2. So 2 marks here. Now class, why the chloride ions is selectively discharged? Because of the concentration of the chloride ions is higher than the hydroxide ions. Okay, so what is the concentration given? 1 mole per cubic decimeter, right? Okay, then for the copper, why copper is selectively discharged instead of hydrogen ions? Because the E0 value for the copper 2 ions is more positive than the E0 value of the hydrogen ions. Okay, then the half equation, so chloride ions. Okay, at the anode, right? Anode undergoes oxidation or reduction, class? Oxidation. Okay, please remember, anode always oxidation. Okay, so chloride ions lost 2 electrons forms the chlorine. Okay, chlorine molecules. Then the copper 2 ions gain 2 electrons, undergoes reduction. Okay, it forms the copper. So observation. So chlorine gas is a greenish yellow gas produced, greenish yellow. Okay. Then the copper is a brown solid. Then finally, what is the name for the product? So chlorine gas. Then for this is the copper. Okay. So altogether will be 10 marks. Now we look into D. Okay, you are given all these apparatus and materials. Then based on the apparatus and materials, okay, draw a label diagram to show the apparatus to investigate the transfer of electrons at the distance. So this one we have to use the U-tube. U-tube. After you draw the diagrams, right, you have to show the direction. Okay, direction of the electrons flows. Okay, so class, electrons flows from Anode to cathode. Okay, so these are the basic information you need to know. So, okay, for drawing and label, okay, it will be 2 marks. Will be 2 marks. Now let's look into these diagrams. Okay, so you can see. Okay, so both chemicals or solution, one at the left side, another one at the right side. Then sulfuric acid as a electrolyte now. Okay. Then remember, all the solution you have to put the dotted line. Okay. You have to put the dotted line to show it is a solution. Okay. Then after that, all the solution must be labeled correctly. Sulfuric acid, acidified potassium manganese 7. Then the electrode used are carbon electrodes. Okay. Then finally, this is the galvanometer. Okay. Then here we know that acidified potassium manganese 7 is a strong oxidizing agent, right? So it will undergo reduction. So this one, potassium iodide, is strong reducing agent. So it undergoes oxidation. So the electrons flows from cathode here to anode. Okay. So electrons flows. Okay. So altogether will be 3 marks. Okay, 3 marks. Okay. One thing here, another reminder here. Okay. The stopper you have drawn must be cannot be fully immersed into the U-tube here. Okay. So same case to the test tube or boiling tube, also the same. Wherever you want to draw a stopper, cannot be fully immersed into the apparatus there. Okay. Adrian, already? Okay. Next, question number 10. A diagram shows a periodic table of elements. The letters used are not the actual symbol for the elements here. So W, P, W, V, M, P, Q, R, T, U. Okay. Now, class, first question. State the meaning of the group. Okay, class, what is the meaning of the group? Okay, first question. What is the meaning of the group? So point number 1. Okay, vertical column. Okay. It is the vertical column. Okay, in the periodic table of elements. Okay, good. Okay, next. Write the electron arrangement of the atom U. Okay, where is U? U is here. So, what is the electron arrangement? This question I like to ask Xiaoming W. What is the electron arrangement? Huh? Electron arrangement. You. Okay, 2.8.7. Everybody, you get the same answer? Yeah. Okay, point number 3. Explain the difference in the size of atom U and atom Q. Okay, so point number 3, you have to mention about the comparison of the sizes, right? So, U and the Q. Where is U? U is here. Just now, Q is here. Okay. Now, first, you need to compare first. Which one has a bigger atomic size or smaller atomic size? Atom Q has larger or bigger atomic size. Okay, so atom Q has a bigger atomic size than atom U. Okay, so you have to mention this first. Okay, now point number 4. Okay, you need to explain why. Okay, yes, number of protons, yes. Number of, you cannot use the short form like this in the exam. Number of protons of, you want to mention which one? Atom Q or atom U? Okay, let's say you want to mention about the U lah. Is U, atom U. More or less? More, right? More than atom. Okay, Q. Okay, what is the result? If number of proton is more? Okay, force of attraction, correct. Attraction between what? Okay, nucleus and electrons, is what? Now we are talking about the U. If more protons, stronger. In atom U, okay, compared to atom Q. Okay, so it will pull the electrons closer to the nucleus. Size will be smaller for atom Q. Atom U will be smaller atomic size. Okay, huh? Okay, so this question actually also very popular in the SPM. So make sure that you master the techniques to answer this question. Okay. Now, next question. Okay, 30.6 gram of white solid form from the reaction between the element R. Okay, element R and element oxygen. And oxygen, Okay, so class, let's see, where is R? R is here, right? Okay, so what is this? Is it copper? Okay, electron arrangement first. What is the electron arrangement? 2, 8, 3. Okay, 2, 8, 3. What is this actually? 2, 8, 3, 13. Aluminium, yes. So you know it is aluminium, Okay, aluminium. So, aluminium is a metal, right? Okay, good. So first, write a chemical equation. So point 1 and point 2. Chemical equation. Aluminium react with oxygen, right? So what is the products? Aluminium oxide. What is the formula? Formula for aluminium oxide? Al 2 or 3. Okay? So be careful on this, aluminium oxide. So we need to balance the chemical equation. Oxygen 2 and the product oxygen is 3. So how to make them becomes balanced? Okay, aluminium oxide with times 2, so that you get 6 oxygen. So this one 2 times 3. Okay, oxygen is balanced, but the aluminium 2 times 2, so it will be 4. Okay, so point 1, point 2, 2 marks. Then after that, calculate the volume of the oxygen reacted. Okay, so what is the volume? Okay, given to you, what is given? The white solid form. So class, white solid form, what is this? Yes, it's the aluminium oxide. So what is the mass? 30.6, right? 30.6 gram. Okay, so class, I'd like you to try. Okay, first you find the number of mole for aluminium oxide. Okay, number 2, mole ratio. Okay, then step number 3, you need to find the volume of oxygen. Okay, so everybody you try. So first, number of mole. So the mass is 30.6. Molar mass for the aluminium oxide? 102, correct? Okay, 102. So what is the number of mole? 0.3 mole. Okay. Now, second one, we need to do the mole comparison. So remember, okay, you have to write it properly. Okay, so 2 mole of aluminium oxide. So 3 mole of oxygen. Okay. Then for aluminium oxide here is 0.3 mole. Okay, so how many mole for this? 2 to 3. So how are we going to get it? So cross multiply. Okay. So what is the 3 over 2? 0.45. Yes. How to get? So cross multiply 2 times x equals to 3 times 0.3. Okay. So you get 0.45 mole of oxygen. Okay. So now your mole for oxygen is 0.45 mole. Then you can calculate for the oxygen, right? So 0.45 mole times the molar volume. 24. Okay, so what is the value? Okay, what is the value? 10.8. Is it? 10.8 unit. More? Cubic decimeter, remember. Okay? Any question? Okay? Okay, next. This question. C. Diagram shows the structure of the substance A, B, and C. Okay, A, B, C. Now, first, identify the type of chemical bonds in A, B, and C. Okay, so first, okay, so point number 1. Okay, A. What is the type of bond? What bond is that for A? Metallic bond, yes. Okay, then point number 2, B เลย Okay, yes, dative bond. Dative bond. Okay, okay, so actually how do you recognize the dative bond for this actually? Huh? These two electrons is contribute by the V only. This W don't contribute anything. Okay? You can have a look here. Cannot? Then you will see a charge here. Then it is a dative bond. Huh? Okay. Now about this. You see like this, huh? Huh? Okay, if you see this, it will be hydrogen bond. Okay, C will be hydrogen. Okay, hydrogen bond. Okay. Okay, next. Compare the electrical conductivity between the A, substance A and C. Okay, so class A and C. Okay, first A. Substance A can conduct electricity or not? Substance A can. Okay, can conduct okay, thank you. Okay. Can conduct electricity. Okay, in what state, class? This is a matter, right? So solid also can, solid also can. So, but substance C, cannot. Yes, cannot conduct electricity. Electricity. Okay? Okay. Now, why substance A can conduct electricity? Okay. So substance A has freely moving ions. Okay. Point number 6. Why C cannot? C has neutral molecules only, or you say no freely moving ions. Yeah. So altogether 6 marks, 6 marks. Okay, now D. Table shows the characteristics of element Y that can be produced through an electrolysis. Okay, so is it from the table? No. Okay, so it's a separate question already. Okay, now we look into the characteristics. The first one, it reacts with water to produce a solution that turns the blue lemon pepper to red, and then it will bleach. Okay, so what is this? First, it turns a blue lemon pepper to red. We know it is acidic, right? Okay, acidic. and then got the bleaching ability. Okay. Number 2, then it can change the green iron 2 sulfate solution to brown. So what is this? Okay, so it can make the iron 2 to iron 3. Yes, so meaning that it is a strong oxidizing agent. Okay, so this one it makes the iron 2 change to iron 3. Okay, so iron undergoes oxidation. Okay, so it is an oxidizing agent. So strong oxidizing agent. Okay, then dissolve in 1,1,1 trichloroethane to form a brown layer. Okay, so class, what is this? It shows a brown color. Huh? Class? In 1,1,1 trichloroethane, it shows the brown layer. So if brown layer, we have only 3, right? Chlorine, bromine, and iodine. So which one? Huh? Mana satu? Bromine, yes. So meaning that this is the bromine. Confirm? Okay, bromine. Is that okay? If chlorine, what color? Yellowish. Yellow lah. Okay. How about iodine? Purple color. Is that okay? Huh? So bromine. So bromine got ability, bleaching properties also. Iodine don't have. Iodine don't have. Now, by using a suitable materials and apparatus, describe briefly how elements Y can be produced in your school laboratory. Okay. Depends to what you use actually. If you use the molten, is that mentioned molten state or aqueous state? No, right? So you can use either one. Okay. So class, you want to use which one? You want to use the molten state or you want to use the aqueous state? Actually, it's up to you. Okay. If molten state, let's discuss first. If you want to use the molten state, meaning that you need to use the, you need to heat it, right? Okay. So what you can use? Molten what? So that it will produce the bromine. Huh? Yeah? The only one most popular in the molten state is the what? Lead to bromide, no? Okay? Okay? Okay. But if you don't want to use the molten state one, you can use a solution. So what solution you can use? Okay, potassium bromide. Okay, but you need to mention about what? So that the bromide ions will be selectively discharged. You get what I mean? Otherwise, in the solution, you will select hydroxide to be discharged, right? So what condition? Concentrated. Okay, a solution. Any solution. Don't choose the insoluble salt. For example, potassium. Okay, chloride solution. Sorry, not chloride. Should be bromide, no? Bromide solution. Okay. What else? Like copper 2 bromide, can or not? Also can. Okay. But it must be concentrated. Must be concentrated. Or you can include the value, like say 2 mole per cubic decimeter, like this. Is that okay? So you can choose either one. It's up to you. So 4 marks. Yeah. Pardon? So this is a 0.1. No? You can choose any one of these. 0.1. You can choose this one or you can choose this one. Molten lead bromide or concentrated potassium bromide solution. Okay? No. Here, because the question mentioned suitable materials, so describe how you can produce a wine, how you can produce a bromine later on. Okay? So this is a requirement of the question. Now point number 2, let's say we choose this one. Okay? So next step, you ready for this concentrated potassium bromide solution? Okay. So what we need to do in the electrolysis? Okay, beaker, or we can say prepare and immerse, right? Okay. Okay, 2 carbon electrodes. Two carbon electrodes and connected to battery. Okay, using connecting wires. Okay. Next, after connection is done, then you can immerse into, okay, we use the solution, right? Okay, into concentrated potassium bromide solution. Okay. Then next, you can write like switch on the okay. For what? For that? This one is only one beaker is enough. Both electrodes will be inside the one. No need. That one is for chemical cell. Okay. Since here we have only four marks, so directly point number 4. So element Y is produced at where? Cathode or anode? Is it cathode? Bromide, right? Bromide will undergoes, okay, -1 to 0, oxidation, reduction, oxidation, so and not. Okay, huh? So remember, okay, not. Diagram shows the flow chart to investigate the properties of gas M. Okay, so now you are given the gas M. Let's see what are the properties. Okay, so it flows into, okay, first one is the propanon. So class, what is the properties? What is propanon actually? What solvent it is? Yes, it is called organic solvent. Okay, organic solvent is a very popular organic solvent. Okay, then it forms a solution P. Okay, solution P. Then this solution P, add in few drops of universal indicator. Then it shows the green color. Okay, so if universal indicator shows the green color, what is the property, class? Universal indicator, green color. Huh? What is the property? So, universal indicator shows the green color, meaning that what is the property? Yeah, Brenda? Property this. Acidic, neutral, alkali? Huh? What property? Huh? It's neutral. Okay, neutral. Okay, neutral, huh? Okay. Next is memorize. Yeah, later on. Okay, sure. Okay, next we look into the gas M. Same gas, same gas. But if you put into the water, okay, it forms a solution Q. Then it shows a blue color. Okay. So universal indicator in the blue color, what property it is? Alkali. Okay. Alkaline. Okay. Now, so we can conclude that this gas M is, what is the property? It is alkaline properties. But why in the organic solvent propanol it cannot show the alkaline properties? It cannot ionize in organic solvent. Okay. So actually, what ions are making the alkaline properties to show the properties of alkaline hydroxide, meaning that this one in here it can ionize. That the keywords here, ionize. Okay. Then you produce the hydroxide ions. Okay. Then it can show the blue color in universal indicator. It shows the alkaline properties. Okay. So in organic solvent, okay, it cannot ionize. Okay, cannot ionize. So remains in molecules form. Okay, or no hydroxide ions is produced. So it cannot show the alkaline properties. Okay, so same case. If the question is the acid, they will use the same concept here. Just the acid is producing the hydrogen ions. Then alkaline, you produce the hydroxide ions. Okay, so this question actually is very popular in the SPM. You have to know how to use the concept like that. Very simple concept. Acid or alkali needs the water to ionize. Okay, for acid it will produce the hydrogen ions. For alkaline it produces the hydroxide ions. Okay, then it can show the acidic or alkaline properties. Then in organic solvents, so it cannot ionize. Okay, then it remains in the molecule, so no hydrogen ions or hydroxide ions produced. Okay, now the question asks, based on this diagram, explain the difference in the observation in solution P and solution Q after the universal indicator was added. Okay, so 5 marks. Okay, so I will show you the answer schema. Okay, actually based on what we have discussed, then we can just arrange the sentence, then write down all the points, you'll get the marks. Okay, so in this presentation is made in the table form. Okay, in the table form. Okay, let's see the points. Okay, so in solution P, so the green solution remains unchanged. Okay, or it shows the green color, right? Then for this one P, okay, it cannot show the alkaline properties. Okay, it cannot show not showing the alkaline properties. So here, if the student cannot recognize it is the alkaline, meaning that point 2 confirm cannot get, because here the student need to mention about the alkaline properties. Okay, then the student also need to mention it is not ionized. Okay, it cannot ionize to form the hydroxide ions, or it exists as molecules. Okay, so the student must write the no hydroxide ions or remains in the molecule form, then only can get point number 3. Is that okay? This is for solution P. Any question? Yeah, you cannot. Okay, cannot get the point number 1 also. Okay, now we look into the Q. The universal indicator turns to blue color. Turns to blue color. So it can shows the alkaline properties. Okay, shows the alkaline properties. Okay, why? It can dissolve in water. Okay, dissolve in water to form the hydroxide ions. Dissolve and ionize. Or you can simplify ionize in water. Also can be accepted. Okay. B diagram 9.2 shows the pH value for alkali Q and R. Okay. So here you see Q and R not related. It's a new question actually. Okay. So Q 0.1 mole per cubic decimeter concentration. Okay, R also the same. Okay, but they have different pH value. Okay, so class for pH value set 10. Okay, how is the strength of the alkali? Is a weak alkali, right? Okay, this is a strong alkali. Okay, so for this, how do you define? Okay, so in order to answer this question, actually also very simple. We need to define it. Okay, define the strong alkali, strong, weak alkali. Okay, so class, for strong alkali, how to define it? Ionize completely. Okay, then concentration, high concentration of hydroxide ions. Okay, then you mention higher concentration of hydroxide ions. Okay, how is the pH? Higher pH. Okay, okay. Then for weak, okay, what are the definition? Ionize partially. Okay, so I hope until now all of you already know how to define it correctly. Okay, then how about the concentration? Low concentration of hydroxide ions. Okay, then low concentration of hydroxide ions, lower pH value. Okay, now, okay, beside this one, you have to know the comparison, right? Because, okay, here you need to mention the difference. So which one has a higher pH? So you have to mention R has a higher pH than Q. Okay, so 5 marks also. Let's see the marks allocation here. Okay, wait. The question asks you suggest. Okay, suggest the name for the Q and R. Weak alkali, the most popular one. Alkali, weak. Ammonia, yes. Weak alkali, ammonia. Okay, strong alkali, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. Okay, okay. So suggestion. Q is the ammonia solution. Then R, potassium hydroxide or sodium hydroxide solution. Okay, choose one. One enough. Okay. Now point number 3, ammonia solution is a weak alkali, potassium hydroxide is a strong alkali. Okay, then ammonia produce, I think we add in every time we just mention it ionize. Okay, we add in ammonia solution ionize what? Partially in water. Okay, to produce low concentration of hydroxide ions, while potassium hydroxide ions ionize completely in water, okay, to produce high concentration of hydroxide ions. Okay, then the higher the concentration of hydroxide ions, the higher the pH value. Okay, C. Sodium sulfide is added to dry food and beverage as food preservative. Okay, so here mentioned is food preservatives. Excessive intake will cause the skin irritation and asthma. Okay, now first state the meaning of salt. Okay, the meaning of salt. Then, in your opinion, should the salt be used widely in the food and beverage industry? Okay, so you need to justify. Okay, so first question, you need to define the meaning of the salt. Okay, so what is the meaning of the salt, class? It is a substance or compound, right? Made up from? Okay, hydrogen ions from the acid replaced by metal ions, okay, or ammonium ions. Okay, yes. Now, second question, should the salt be used in the food or beverage industry? Okay, this one actually no specific answer. You can agree, you can say no, but you need to justify lah. Okay, if yes, what is the reason? If you say no, what is the reason? Okay, now let's say you agree. Okay, what is the reason? You can okay, it can make the food last longer. Okay, yes. Okay, what else? Okay, increase the taste of the food. Yes. Okay, so 4 marks I think should be enough. Then for the not agree, if you are not agree, what is the reason? It will cause what? Health problem, right? Here already mentioned what? Skin irritation, right? Asthma. Okay, health problem. Okay, what else? We can write. Apa lagi boleh kita? Any idea? Pardon? High blood pressure is a cause of health problem also, right? Expensive? Is it expensive? If cheap will be you agree already, right? Okay. Now we look into. We can mention it will destroy the nutrition level of the food. Yes. No more natural, right? Okay. Okay, never mind. Okay, we look into. Yeah. Okay, first is the definition. Ionic compound formed when the hydrogen ions from the acid replaced by metal ions or ammonium ions. Okay, so this is the definition. Okay. Next, you need to justify, right? Okay, you say yes. You agree lah. Okay. Then it can prevent the growth of the bacteria, make the food last longer. Okay. Okay, prevent the growth of the bacteria so that it can last longer. Okay. So class, so this justification you can write. Point number 3, it can prevent the growth of the bacteria so that the food can last longer. Okay, not? But if you write here consume in a small quantity, then you need to mention no harm to the health, does not harm to health. Okay, not? So this is how you justify. If you choose this one, you mention this one next. Okay? But normally we know preservative, it can make the food last longer, right? Can understand how we justify this? Okay, next. If you say no, okay, no agree, it has side effect. Okay, it will harm to health or cause allergies and so on. He already mentioned, you can mention here. Okay, so you can choose any one, any one only lah, huh? One only. Either you agree or not agree. Because not agree. Okay. So that's why you cannot say yes, then you say no. Understand? You can choose only one like one side only. Okay, now we look into number 2. Okay, the heating of the sodium sulfide in the acidic medium will release the gas that change a moist blue lemon pepper to red. With an aid of a label diagram, describe a method that can be used to confirm the identity of the gas released. Okay, so class, if we heat the sodium sulfide here, okay, what is the gas released? Apakah gas dia? It turns the blue lemon pepper to red, is acidic. This gas is acidic. Okay? What is the gas, class? You see the salt given to you is a sodium sulfide, right? So the gas here most likely will be sulfur dioxide. Yes. Okay. Now how to identify the gas released here? Okay. So 6 marks. Okay, now we look into the marks allocation. First one, function diagram. Number 2, label. Then procedure, reagent, observation, and then conclusion. So altogether it will be 6. Okay, 6 marks. Okay. So suggested answer. Okay, sodium sulfide. And then react with the hydrochloric acid. Okay. So to test the sulfur dioxide, we will use what? Strong oxidizing agent, acidified potassium manganate 7 solution. Okay. So 0.1 and 2. Then flow the gas into the gas tube containing the acidified potassium manganate 7 solution. Okay. Observation: the purple color of the acidified potassium manganate 7 solution decolorized. So it shows that the gas, sulfur dioxide gas, is released. Okay. So this is how we can answer the questions. Okay. So this is another test for the gas. Normally we are very familiar with the test for the hydrogen gas, oxygen gas, carbon dioxide gas, right? Okay. This apparatus actually very similar to the test for the carbon dioxide, correct? Just the chemical use is different. Okay, so this is how you can memorize the apparatus or test for the chemical, test for the gases in chemistry. There are not many gases. So this is another one is for the sulfur dioxide gas.